Hello everybody, Raptor King of the West here, and today we are back in Minecraft Dinosaurs. Now, I have gotten some very nice DNA again. Once more, I've been working to make sure that we have good DNA for these episodes. You might see it just while I'm hovering here. Right at the end, next to Edaphosaurus, we have Dimetrodon DNA, which is not only one of the new ones, but just in general pretty cool. So we're just gonna immediately slap that in the cultivat. It's raining, which is terrible. So Dimetrodon lives in swamps, and we do not have mangrove. I could do custom trees. That is an option. I do not think that I will be doing that today, though. Look at my DNA collection now. I've sorted things a little bit, and I have, like, this awesome DNA collection, but all of this is stuff from the old mod or stuff that we've already seen. To be fair, you guys have not yet seen Conthomnathus, Henodus, that might be it, but obviously we haven't seen Tyrannosaurus. We haven't seen most of these in the new mod. I just have been so obsessed with trying to get you guys new creatures. We are also going to be getting horsetails today, because if we're building the swamp enclosure, I think that those are going to fit in quite nicely. We are also going to go check on our dinosaurs today. Before we start off here, I once again have not teleported for some reason, because there is something pretty cool that I want to show you guys. Since we were last here, I downloaded a couple of texture packs. Obviously, I have a dark mode GUI and stuff from Vanilla Tweaks. There's one texture pack that I've downloaded that we're not gonna see for a while here. Is it almost night? It might be almost night. It looks like they're going to sleep. Yes, I can sleep, and then we don't have to deal with rain. There is one that we won't see for a while, because in its current version, it only affects Dilophosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have the DNA for Tyrannosaurus, but we don't have either of them currently placed. But that one just is going to give the dinosaurs more realistic sounds. Paleo-accurate sounds is the right word. And then I have one more, which adds some variety to the possible textures that our dinosaurs can have. Agnes and this one don't actually have anything special going on. I checked. This is what the texture for the male Centipede is supposed to be, which is much better than last time, where it was just a different colored frill or whatever that actually is. Artherizenosaurus does have a different texture, though, if you can even spot it in the enclosure, because it does now camouflage a little bit better. Artherizenosaurus is green now. That's honestly just a luck thing. I tested this out in a different world, and they're not always green. They have different colors. So I just ended up with the one color that actually blends in with the enclosure. Which is, I think awesome. Eat. Why do I need, Don't make me get rid of the cactus, please. You need a name. A lot of you guys still need a name. I'll name someone next episode. Our Psittacosaurus didn't get a new texture, but they did grow up. If I can find them. Hello! You have all your quills now and your cheek extrusions. You look lovely. Yes. And then we have one more dinosaur. Well, not dinosaur. Creature left. This one did get... I mean, there's also the Aquila Lomna, but that one didn't get any texture variety. Our Quetzalcoatlus did, though. He's blue now. I don't know why. I'm pretty confident saying that this is mostly blue. Might be a little... I mean, there is definitely some purple in there, but I think mostly blue. He still hasn't eaten from the pig. He hasn't eaten the pig yet. But also, he's unloaded often enough that I think he's fine. Because here's our Aquilolomna. Basically, we're just doing reconnaissance on all of our dinosaurs and other creatures today. Here's our Aquilolomna. You're 3, and we got you after the Quetzalcoatlus. The Quetzalcoatlus, as we just saw, was 1. So, yeah, definitely not loaded enough to be growing up constantly. Which is fine, because as we expand, it will be loaded more often. So yeah, I don't know if you guys like the idea of having a variety of textures for the mobs, but I think that it will be a lot more fun that way. There's our Dimetrodon egg. Let's get the horsetails going. I did explore out a little bit more. Underground research camp, actually. I want to show you guys that. This was some of the most interesting generation I've seen out of this mod in a while. We're probably going to get some lag on the way there, clearly. There we go. Hello. Yeah, so we have a dig site in a cave, or inset into a cliffside even, in a massive cave. This thing is huge. It was also pretty good for fossils, so I'll probably come back here in the future off camera. See, I missed some there. Because I always need more DNA. Always. Yeah. So, yeah, basically got into a couple of things off camera. We're all caught up now. For the swamp enclosure, because I am building a swamp by hand, I can't just pull some mangrove trees over and call it a day. I also can't pull over any mud. Which makes me think I need a mud substitute. In the past, in other worlds, I've used volcanic ash, but I don't think... Yeah, we can't craft volcanic ash. So... we are gonna have to use something other than volcanic ash for our mud. I feel like Podzel's not a terrible choice. Could get soul soil, but I do not feel like traveling to the nether today. I don't know when I'll feel like traveling to the nether. Probably once the house is built. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a new shovel. Because I lost mine. And do I have a silk touch book. There we go. Anvil. Bada bing, bada boom. That costed 4. Okay. Now that I have sidetracked myself from getting sidetracked, I was gonna say that we need vines. Shear's gonna grab those as well. Do I remember finding a jungle? We have jungle over here. I have sand collection as the closest waypoint. So, looks like we're going on a little bit of an adventure. A little, trek out. I'm sure I have closer vines somewhere, don't I? Here we go. Sand collection. Because that's just normal forest. Although I can come here for Podzel later. Oh. we're gonna have a little bit of lag here. We're generating very minimal new stuff, hopefully, but still some new stuff. Yeah. We're going on an adventure to get ourselves some vines. I don't know why I'm singing. I have nothing that rhymes. I don't know where this is going, and it's taking up so much time. Those rhymes are really lazy. You could call it a crime. Also, none of them actually really... They were half rhymes with Vine, which do count, but I don't know. Not my best work. Also might be my only work on camera, but, you know. Not my best, I promise, I swear. No, and then I have saplings for oak trees. We're gonna use those as the base for our swamp trees. Because I intend to force the tall versions to grow. Which you can do with... I think if you place a block and a slab next to your sapling, you can force it to grow a tall tree. I'm not 100% sure, so we will be testing that out later. We'll be experimenting, you could say. Just gonna take that, and this, and mark this as nearly complete portal. Okay, there we go. Can I? Yes. Except leg spike. There we go. Okay. And then grab gold. Where was I? Right. Oh, hold on. Nearly complete was a bad word. I just finished it. Okay. Anyway, we were exploring. Oh, I don't even need to go to the jungle. I mean, maybe we do still. It looks like there's a dig site there. But, I can go to the swamp for the vines for my swamp enclosure. That might just work. It also means I can grab some lily pads and other swamp things. Maybe some slime balls. Got my dinosaurs some toys today. Toy balls. Because I don't think... Hold on. Why am I on page 7? Here we go. Yeah, there's the scratching post, tethered log. I don't think we have anything that would want the tethered log. We do have some things that would enjoy scratching posts, I feel like, but everything would like a toy ball. Always. Yes. Okay. So if we run into a slime, you know, we will slightly murder it for its slime balls, and use those to provide enrichment to our dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures. Ah, we're almost there. Yep, that is actually the swamp that I was going for, not new chunks. Feel like our... it's not terrible, our frame rate. As long as OBS is happy as well, which I could check. I feel like OBS is happy. I'm not getting any weird response issues like I usually do when OBS is mad. I did just get that, though, so maybe let's take a second here. OBS, are you mad? OBS, you're very mad. OBS, you need to chill. That was really weird. I hope that was just a one-time issue. Can I get this with Silk Touch? No. But I brought shears for a reason. There we go. This isn't enough vines, but should be enough to start us off. Dimetrodon's a carnivore, so any plants that we throw in are going to be purely decorative. Also, now that I say it out loud, Dimetrodon is technically a piscivore. If I plant you here, I should be able to pick you up after. What I'm wondering is if I can bone meal you to clone you. Nope, I just have one large horsetail. Is that really? Okay. How nice. Is that... Okay, if I... Oh, wait. Ah, I'm blind. They're growing. Perfect. When we build the lab, we should have a seed vault in there so that we can have, like, one of each plant in it. So that we always have some of those. Because as long as we have one of most of these, we can replicate them. Except for all the berry plants. Those do not work, and I cannot plant them. I am trying. I don't know if you can hear my clicking, but it is not working. Okay. Excuse me. Back to the matter at hand. We need an enclosure for a Dimetrodon. I'm feeling like cobblestone is actually going to do the trick for this one. And do I have copious amounts of iron? Is that really all I have for iron? Because I was sort of hoping iron bars would be... Oh, I can smelt some more iron. I feel like iron bars are the way to go for this one, so... Let's head to the ground here. And decide where we want this enclosure to be. I'm also going to check on our Protoceratops, because I don't trust it. You're doing fine. You're one. You're the same age as our Quetzalcoatlus. You are being friendly today for some reason. Did anything change here? I just love checking on the dinosaurs. I really do. You seem slightly bigger, maybe? I can't really tell. Your animations are adorable. I love these dinosaurs so much. Okay. We've really been pushing out this direction. I'm feeling like... Because, okay, we've been slowly moving towards that lake for a while. So if we do another one, we're, like, going this direction, I sort of feel like that way, maybe. Or, for some reason I'm not jumping. There we go. Maybe we go over here. Except for this terrain is difficult and tough, so maybe, actually, we cut down some trees. I'm liking this plan. That's not the right type of sapling. There we go. Just open up some space here for our Dimetrodon enclosure. And this... I think this will be a perfect spot for it, I really do. Okay. Will this be big enough? I don't know how big Dimetrodon gets. I have faith in this to be big enough. We have a hole in the ground here. And a little bit of lag, which isn't great. Hole might need to get covered up. I feel like that's very unsafe to have in a park. Or a zoo. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Hey, the lag is being really not kind to me. OBS is being chill, which is surprising. Hopefully both of them will start being chill soon. Maybe this should go a little bit sharper down. Like this. Nope, don't do that. Why were you doing that? That doesn't make sense. You seem to be fine, and then you'll just randomly drop a bunch of frames for no reason. This is going too far out. I'm also going to turn off F3 because it's a little bit annoying. There we go. And then we can have an iron door right there. A lot of iron on this one. So let's make the iron door. We have 3 of them. Good to have spare. Don't have smooth stone for a button, which is fine. We will use do coordinate. Does it give a button? Yes, it does. There we go. 26 iron. Alright, back to the ground. Yes, hello, do you want attention? Oh, getting a little bit of lag, that better not be your fault. What? How are you hungry? You were walking in food. I get it with the ones that are in the desert enclosures, is that there's a small amount of food available to them. They have to wait for it to grow back, but Agnes is full. This set of patty is full. Did it say Agnes is full, or this Agnes is full? I should have read that closer. You cannot be hungry, surely. Oh, you were hungry. Okay. I think that's almost all our herbivores. Maybe the Protoceratops is hungry. Are you even in here? You should be. Are you hiding from me? No, you're not. I'm just blind. Okay, well. Back to, developing this enclosure. Excuse me. Okay. Iron door goes here. That means we're getting that there. go. And then... feel like we want these areas to be where people can look in. Like our main viewing areas. And then the back of it entirely, maybe we go cobblestone. Do I have enough cobblestone? Maybe not. But I don't think that this is really the hardest material in Minecraft for me to get on short notice. I feel like we go another block up, but this time leaving a gap in there for windows. Or, I guess not windows this time. Iron bars. Hold on. I should take these lower ones and... should I turn them into stairs? Hold on. Let's tidy that up a little bit. Is that the way around that this was, or was it this way? It was that way. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. And then... I want to head to the ground here. Let's look at our other enclosures. I did stairs. And that's actually the only one that's like this style at all. I feel like we could get away with full blocks. Do I have a waypoint for somewhere where I could go to real quick collect? Yeah, let's go to Cave Near Village. Ah, perfect. Let's just start a quarry here. Why not? I'm sure there's no way that this will have any lasting effects on the nearby neighboring village. Did I just get a Windows notification? No. That's Minecraft's music. Alright. I don't know how much of this I'll need. Maybe a stack will do. Maybe not. We'll find out the hard way. Let's hope that a stack works out. And then... walk all the way down for some reason, because I keep not using the waypoint that I set to teleport, because every time I do this I take massive amounts of damage. Oh, I would love an Elytra just for that. Okay, so there's two main things that need to be done. I need to remove corner issues, like this. Actually, because it's such a limited area, that's actual window, that's not that bad. There we go. I do wish that I could change the biome setting of an area of a build. Like, if I could set this biome to actually be swamp so that we got those dollar colors. And maybe there is a mod to do that, and I might have to look into it. I did not bring enough cobblestone. Not even gonna travel very far. I don't know why I teleported. I could have walked here. Need iron. I do. Just in general at this point, I'm using a lot of it today, and I might run out, so I'd rather have some in my pocket. Alright. I feel like this enclosure, it looks very 2012. Looks like a 2012 Minecraft build. But I also think that it actually works. I think it looks kinda good. I'm on board with this. I am actually on board with this, and I think it'll look a lot better when the inside isn't just... Ooh, okay. When the inside isn't just a layer of plain, sad dirt. Let's get... Oh, hopefully more than enough iron bars, because if this isn't enough, I'm worried. Hopefully we have plenty of iron bars to spare. Oh, yeah. That looks very 2012. I also think it looks good, though. I do think that that's very fitting for what's going in here, and I don't know why. I cannot explain my reasoning behind saying that. You're just gonna have to trust me, but the vibes work. Oh, beautiful. That looks very secure. This is our first carnivore. That's, like, not a bird. Well, it is a bird. No, hold on. This is not a bird. Dimetrodon is not a bird. Neither is Quetzalcoatlus. But it's the most bird-like. And it's a carnivore. This is our first carnivore that doesn't fly? I don't know, because this is an omnivore. And honestly, this Dimetrodon's probably a piscivore anyway. Okay. I need a slab of any kind. And I'm just gonna bring a bunch of bones with me. Yeah. Yep, this should be fine. Okay. I want a lot of trees in here because I want it to be shrouded in shadow. But I don't know how achievable that's gonna be, so we're just gonna... I need to find where it's gonna grow. Okay, maybe this doesn't work. If I remove that, I feel like... Yeah, this is gonna grow short. And I don't really want it to grow short. If I throw a block there, that still grows short. If I throw a block and a slab there, you eat up my bone meal. But you did grow tall. Taller, I guess. It's not really the tallest tree in the world. I might need to use another stack of bones up. Please grow tall. I am begging you. That's... Yes! Oh, that's a tall one. Perfect. And then we'll throw another one here. This one might not grow at all. Okay, well, I only think we're gonna have the 3 trees in here, so I might as well just hop up here. Another stack of bones. Another stack of bones. Let's just hedge our bets a little bit. All of those are gonna be bone meal, and we're gonna grow this tree. And we're gonna have some vines on here. Maybe I should have used some mossy cobble in there. Or, yeah. Vines and cobblestone. So it is an option in the future if we want to switch some out. Pathetic. Need something taller than that. Come on. Come on, Minecraft. There you go! That's the spirit. Let me get some water, and I'll make a infinite water source in there. Should have. Yep. Because we need plenty of water in here. I have a shovel. Let's dig out everywhere that I would like some water pockets to be. There we go. And that should just about do it. There we go. I need to sleep. I still need to grab Podzol. Luckily, Far Cave, if I remember correctly, actually, Sand Collection is closer to Podzol. There we go. Okay. Just want to collect an amount of Podzol to be our placeholder for mud. And by placeholder, I mean it's playing the part, and it's probably going to continuously play the part forever. Okay. We're right on our way to Podzol here. We're also on our way to absurd lag spikes. We seem to be mostly fine, though. Okay. Just grab... I don't know. An amount of this. Maybe half a stack will be good. Probably. Should be good. Should be more than enough. That floor is probably only a stack and a bit. Bring that mushroom with us. I think I have some more mushrooms back at the base. We could throw some mushrooms into the enclosure, hey? Think that'll look good. We do have half a stack. What am I still collecting for? Where's home? There it is. Mushroom. Okay. And I have the lily pads on me. So we should be good to head to the ground, which I will remember that I can teleport to. You guys the same height yet? Are you ever going to be the same height? You might be perpetually shorter, actually. Okay. Gonna need the scaffold up there later. We'll start with just a little bit, and then I will add more as I know that we will have enough. We will have enough. I just want to make sure that all of them, we have one less now, because I didn't think to grab out my shovel. Okay, I mean, let's get these two connected. Thicken up the mud around this one. Nope. And there. And there. Throw a couple of mushrooms down here. Large horsetails, can these be waterlogged? No, they cannot. All of these are tall horsetails. Maybe I should have tried to keep some of the shorter one, but I didn't. Gonna grow these a little bit, and I'll just clean up outside after. Alright, let's look outside the enclosure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is working out well for the enclosure. Do we have space in our green space here? Place some of our normal grass, maybe? Yeah, I think that works. Alright. This is a swamp. We need lily pads. Oh, let's go there and there. You're gonna face that direction always. And there. There we go. Throw down some regular bone meal and just remove all the flowers. There we go. This should, in theory, camouflage our Dimetrodon. I mean, it shouldn't actually do it very well, and I don't think the mod has green Dimetrodon, so it'll do a terrible job at camouflaging them. But My idea stands. I don't know why I'm building stairs like this. Let's get up here. We cannot bone meal vines, so these are just gonna have to grow all on their lonesome. But this should help fill out the idea that this is a swamp. Oh, and I'm getting a little bit of lag. And by a little bit, I mean I couldn't move. And we'll throw some there, and there. Might have to tidy that up in the future. I am fully prepared to admit that. I actually expect it, honestly. For a lot of these enclosures, I do expect to have to one day go back to it and make changes. The Dinosaurs enclosure is going to be a tough one, because I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty sure that when it's fully grown, the Dinosaurs can break blocks. So this one might need to be entirely redone at some point. This one just needs more detail. The Quetzalcoatlus enclosure, our aviary, famously is missing like half of it. You keep going up. This enclosure, I would actually love to expand and put in more trilobites. I think that that could be cool. And the only reason I want to expand is because half of these green ones are trilobites. That's not true. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are trilobites, if I remember correctly. So, gonna need to... I feel like maybe it would be fine having them all in there, cramped together, but I feel like it would look better if they were given a little bit of space. Alright. We're getting our Dimetrodon. Took a little bit of time, but you know what? It's going well. Please let me switch back to the correct tab, OBS. Thank you. I think that this is a nice enclosure. I do. I don't have any food for you. I don't even know what you eat. I don't know if they've classified you as a carnivore or a piscivore. I'm assuming they've gone for accuracy and classified you as a piscivore, but I might be wrong. We will see. I'm checking too much. It's not going to make it go faster. I feel like this is one of the cooler enclosures that I've built. This is up there with, like, the Dinosaurs enclosure, I think, is also pretty cool. Didn't put any ferns in this one, but that's fine, because it shouldn't eat anything that I placed here, so having these all be purposeful plants instead of plants that they can eat is gonna work out. Oh, it's almost night. You're gonna start being cold, and I don't have a torch. I'll hold out for as long as I can, but I think... Yeah, you're already cold. Okay, home. Sleep. Then we're gonna have to teleport down and sprint to this enclosure, because I don't want to miss it. That would be a travesty. Okay, we didn't miss anything. It's only on 81%. Just hopping around the enclosure. I know Dimetrodon has a couple of varieties with one of the texture packs that I've installed, so we're gonna see a variety of it. Or we'll see just the default one. It'll be a baby. It'll be hard to tell. Oh, you're adorable. You are a carnivorous piscivore. You will also need a name. Don't worry, you're on the list. Either the commenters will name you, and you'll get named a lot earlier, or I will name you, and you'll have to wait your turn. Let's get you some food, though. Then we'll do the outro. Animals, come out wherever you are. I wonder if it'll live bait feed, actually. Hey, quit running. There's no getting out of this. This is how it's gonna be. This is how it was always gonna be. You're gonna be live bait for an animal that's been extinct for a very long time. Predates the dinosaurs, even. Okay. Will it eat live bait? I don't know. It's very young, so it might not hunt. Untamed. I could probably tame you just by feeding you a whole bunch. But I think that live baiting is better for your enrichment. Where are you located? Right here. Okay. Suit yourself. Oh, wait. Is it going for... No, it's not going for it. I thought it was. Okay. 1 pork chop. That's all you get to eat. Yeah. It's not much, but it's a start. Population size of 15 in this enclosure. You must not get very big. Does it say? Yep, wetland, there we go, had that right. Hunting animals such as Edaphosaurus and Diplocalus. Alongside calamity trees. Dang it! We have those! I could have put those in here. Aww. I like this enclosure too much, though. And it won't matter long term, because we will have multiple enclosures for each dinosaur now that there's population limits. So we'll have this one, and we'll have one with the calamity trees, and yada yada yada. Alright, where are you? Let's do the outro. Come on. Where are you? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye.